Each year, Microsoft Research hosts hundreds of influential speakers from around the world, including leading scientists, renowned experts in technology, book authors, and leading academics, and makes videos of these lectures freely available.
So thanks, Vice President Yang. First, I want to welcome everyone, every faculty, our distinguished speaker, and the participant, including many from overseas. Good morning, and 하지베 마시대, 오하요 고자이마스, and 안녕 하세요，大家早，欢迎大家来这边。那the first I really want to thank Tsinghua, specifically Vice President Yang and Professor Yao, so give us the opportunity to do this event together in Tsinghua today, also at the MSI facility tomorrow. We do this event every other year, and I think it's I really love this opportunity. One is I think we get faculty in Asia Pacific together to talk about the topic we are all interested in and share our experience and best practice. And for me personally, I think also it's an opportunity for me to actually meet and also the contact with many friends we have over the year. We do business here, and then many of them really become our lifelong personal friends. So I look forward to actually talking to you over the course of these 2 days. So first, I really want to give a brief introduction of the Microsoft, right? The status of Microsoft and the status of Microsoft Research, and I think you know in the last year, I think there's quite changes in Microsoft, and you heard a lot from our press, and I think internally we actually feel very excited. And sometimes I don't know how this message got across. So I think I want to actually point out a few things which really drive our work now and also for the foreseeable future. And President Yang mentioned our CEO Satya visit Asia last month. Not just China, also visit Tsinghua University, have a dialogue with students, also visit Korea. And I also have a chance to talk to him. And I think inside Microsoft, we're all very excited about this new opportunity and new focus. So here is the slide sort of outline what we think we are as a company. So we are living in a mobile-first and cloud-first world. And I think that's really no disagreement. I mean, all over the world, this mobile internet era. And not just today, I think for foreseeable future, it will be a mobile-first and cloud-first. And then how about our core? And I think many ways you can think about Microsoft. And I think we think our core is productivity and platform. So let me explain what productivity means. Productivity, of course, you know Office, okay? And I think I'm sure when you actually work trying to produce something, right? Trying to do some productivity work, you will use Windows and Office specifically, and then people will continue to do that. And we have to do more. And I think not just stop there. And some people think, well, yeah, this is something we need, but what else? Can you do more? I mean, so the first and foremost, we actually will make all our productivity service and the software cross-platform, cross-device. So you see our Office suite, not only it's on the cloud, O365, and also the client base, we also on iOS, Android, and Windows, of course. And so that is really a very big change. And also some form of the Office will actually be, when you use mobile, the mobile version, you don't expect a big screen, big menu. We actually enhance the function, particularly in HCI aspect, and I think that's the first thing I want people to take away. Second thing is the productivity does not just end in work. Something we call digital work and digital life. So some people might think of Microsoft more like doing enterprise. Yeah, indeed, we actually make quite a big business in the enterprise software. But digital life, in the digital life, when most people call consumer sector. In consumer sector, there are also a lot of things you want to do for productivity. Let me make an example. Let's say this weekend, coming weekend, you want to have a party at home. Then you need to build your sort of invitation flyer, whether in electronic form or in a paper form, and you need to design it. You want to design with your personal touch, and you need to send it out. Then you need to have a mechanism, either by email, by some other software, or by your short message, or WeChat, WhatsApp, those kind of things. You need to count the number of people will come to your house. Then you need to prepare a shopping list. Then you need to go to shopping, whether online or go to the physical store. Then if you, let's say you like to cook yourself, then you need to prepare a recipe, and then so you will do some cooking at home during the day or the day before, prepare things. And then during the party, you will take a lot of picture and video. After the party, you will edit them and then share on some social network. So all these things I mentioned, it's a product. It's real. It's in the life, the digital life, you actually need to do productivity work, and we want you use the Microsoft software and services that can help you and empower you to do this conveniently, and also produce something the ideal, and also help you to increase your productivity. So that's what we mean productivity. And then the platform, okay? Platform also, Microsoft software always it's a platform, Windows, and I think our ecosystem. And now we also do things more openly, in particular for this community. For instance, our Azure cloud services, right? We already 5 quarters, we see 3 digits increase, which is more than 100%, right? And then also we support cross-platform, Linux, open source. We as a company even start something called OpenTech, a wholly owned subsidiary, and we also start a branch in China, OpenTech, and then the purpose is really to contribute and also help to promote open source community, which I think to a lot of people, this actually surprised people. What the Microsoft will actually do this. And then just 2 weeks ago, I mean, just now actually, you see I actually add my duty as the chairman for Asia Pacific R&D group. So I also take care of some of this. 2 weeks ago, we the OpenTech, and 30 other companies in China actually create something called 开源社. So basically just the new initiative to actually help and also contribute, also hopefully also leverage the open source community in China. And I think we actually have those kind of activity all around the world as well. So I think that's really new change of Microsoft. And then President Yang mentioned this is actually I think this is in law school. I pretty the student dialogue in Tsinghua a month ago, and then Harry also came with Satya, and also for and many of you know Harry also, your personal friend is my predecessor, and now he run all the TNR and which include the MSR. So I think I hope you will see a lot of Harry in the near future, And then I think in the student dialogue, I think Satya clearly articulate all this stuff. And then I want to let you know, inside Microsoft, we all feel very, very excited about this new focus. And then it's so far in the press and also our customer, they all receive this very well, and as reflected in our stock price, okay, which is definitely it's a very good thing. And then Microsoft MSR, we stay the same with three mission: advanced state-of-the-art, tech transfer, ensure Microsoft has a future. We stay the true. And I think the only thing different, okay, I would say, is we need to up our ambition in terms of all 3 things. And I'm so glad with Jeanette here, we participate the whole this today event. I think not only we reassure this, but I want to tell you, our ambition level actually go up at least several notch. We want, in each of this area, we want to make sure we do not only the world class. We want to be, I mean, some internally, we use this next big thing, right? How do we actually find, some people call innovation. And I think one thing I want to share with you, the first day Satya as the CEO, he actually said, there's one quote resonates so much in me, like our industry doesn't respect tradition. It only respects innovation. And I think I like this because Microsoft is a traditional company. I mean, in terms of, compared to our competitor, we actually have almost 40 years history. But tradition only help us to study the past and help us to figure out our strategy for the future. In Chinese, we call 知古见今. That tradition is only, well, I think the best use for that purpose. And then in our industry, the innovation is the only way for us to survive. And that also shows our ambition. So I think both humble, what tradition can help us is only that much. And the only thing can help us is innovation. And I think and I'm so glad I think the best time in MSR because the Microsoft is in ever need of the MSR to step up in all these aspects. And then this is a quick summary. I'm sure many of you are good friends, particularly our old friend and also our the great partner know some of this number we actually been able to do in Asia. And then I think I want to thank you because I think almost most of this we cannot done without our partnership with you. And this slide, which I think particularly we use this slide to actually show to the local partner, which is not just academic, also the commercial enterprise partner. One KPI we keep track, I think in the middle, the 16.45. Microsoft is a platform company. People know we are a technical platform company, but we are also, particularly in front of the President Yang. I mean, I know you're a business school, but I don't want to 关公面前耍大刀. We also like to think ourselves as a platform for economic value. So because one KPI we keep track is $1 Microsoft make, how much money our partner make, and then today it's about $16.5. And this is very important because we want the pie to be bigger, and we are part of the pie. And particularly for Microsoft, it's a multinational company. We go to any region. As a platform, we actually go to help to grow the local economy, generate value, generate the wealth together. That's really the only way we can have a sustained business. And of course, I know here we all academic people. I mean, we care money less. But this is really an analogy how we're thinking about how important the partnership to us. And I think in MSR, and we're so glad. I mean, we invest our money and time on academic collaboration. And then in some of our business, for instance, we have this Microsoft Venture Accelerator helping the startup community. So that's just it's very consistent as the corporate strategy, and just want to share with you that very core thinking. Research collaboration, and we work with the faculty around Asia Pacific, and this particular picture is the Connect for Sign Language, which we did with Chinese Academy of Science. And it's a very meaningful stuff. Many of you see the demo, which is basically using the speech and the vision technology to actually help people who has a hearing disability to actually communicate with computer or with someone else. And then this one actually received our CEO award for the accessibility. I mean, the award. And I think the team actually on behalf of the collaborative team actually received the award. And we'd like to do more of this, and because this is not really purely it's far away from for profit and really have a contribution back to the society. And talent, that's also part of our partnership. Also the collaboration principle. Of course we care. There's a good talent pipeline who can join Microsoft and work with us to actually realize our dream. But at the same time, we also help for the talent really at large. We care about entire IT industry. We also care about diversity, right? Women in STEM and all this stuff. Anything we can do. Not to mention in China, I think it's so easy to understand. I mean, Deng Xiaoping's the famous quote, right? 做什么事要从娃娃抓起. You need to really address this when the kids are very young. For instance, the diversity issue. I think every time I discuss this with the faculty, I think I always want to go a little bit the further, like to high school, to middle school, or even eventually to elementary school and kindergarten, so we can really address this. So most students or young faculty went through our program eventually really not end up working for Microsoft. But we do believe this is good for our industry. We also believe if you have a good experience, one of the things I told our MRC team and also our researchers is as long as we make sure our internship student has a good experience in MSRA, then I think we achieve our goal. Because in the future, even they become our competitor, they will be our good partner and good competitor. And then if they have a bad experience, not to mention they won't join us, and then they won't be our good partner. So I think that's really the optimal goal. We actually do all this program, and the rest of them just bonus. Academic exchange. Yesterday we are in Beida doing the 21st Century Computing Conference. We also did that event with Tsinghua so many times. Today, again, thanks Professor Yao, and then we can actually do this together. And I think this is the event. Personally, I really feel so attached because I talk about friendship and also really get together. We as a researcher, as an educator, how do we share the best practice and experience? And totally looking forward to the program in the next 2 days. And then President Yang also mentioned the curriculum. We actually, on and off, we actually been teaching some class, particularly in China. Sorry to our overseas partner because the distance, we cannot really quite do the curriculum. But with the MOOC, I think this year, we actually do something we never done before. We actually work with Professor Yao and come up with a joint syllabus and class for big data. And we want to use this experience, but with MOOC, we are actually going to produce MOOC content so we can share. So I think this actually let me feel really has a big bang for the bucks. So we can actually not just cover one university. Hopefully we can help. We can actually, if suppose the material is good, which I'm confident is good, we can share with more our partner. And then the class actually is going on as we speak. And I gave the first one. Actually, I gave the second one because the first one, the Satya decided to visit the day I'm going to give the first one. Of course, I need to give way. So we actually brought all the students to go to Satya's section. So that's become the first one. Then mine is second. And then and I think this is a class I also feel we at the industry research staff can actually provide hopefully some unique value because we actually know some practical issue. We also build product and services. So we besides the solid foundation, we also give our experience and also the advice and the thinking along this practical line. If it's successful, we might actually end up doing more. And last but not least, I also hope this is also something good for our researchers because we different than the faculty. We do research, same as you guys, but we don't teach. And when you don't teach, you actually might miss opportunity to understand the subject in the deeper and even broader the aspect. And I think even for me to produce my first class to actually tie all these things together, it really take me like 30, 40 hours just really make sure I understand well enough, particularly not to mention Tsinghua students are the top, absolutely the smartest, the student, they will ask me a lot of tough questions. So, and I think hopefully this also help me, help all the researcher involved actually get deeper understanding of this topic. So, thanks, and this is the just quick summary, and I look forward to talk to you during the break, and also talk to you during the section. And welcome again. Thanks.